Well, hello folks, here we are with this week's Waratah Wynyard Mayor's message. Yeah, and we're on location in the Rag Street IGA with the proprietor, the owner, operator, Mr. Ricky Horton. Welcome aboard, Rick.
Thank you, mate. It's good to be here.
Yeah, and look, we're getting around the municipality talking to different people, something different, and your name come to mind there yesterday, and we thought, yeah, see if Rick's available. Yeah, and you know, you've got a nice little supermarket here, Rick. How long have you been here?
I've been here 4.5 years now.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, the 4.5 years has gone very quickly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, I was 35 years in Woolies.
That's right. Look, and you used to come to our Australia Day ceremonies when Woolies used to make sponsorship available.
That's correct.
And I enjoyed your company the short time that I was mayor when you was coming along to those presentations.
I think it was you that asked me to leave in the finish. Was I think you got sick of me, didn't you?
No, I never.
That's what I heard. Anyway.
No, your personality on a day like that, we really made Australia Day. You know, it was a real big plus.
No, that was good.
And you was 35 years with Woolies.
35 years with Woolies. I started on the 11th, 1974.
Really? Gee, when you left school?
Yeah, when I left school, I walked in there and I said, "Have you got a job?" He said, "You can start now."
Really?
I said, "Thanks."
And you went to the top there.
I went to the top of the bottom, I think.
I do, yeah.
No, look, I learned a lot from Woolies.
Your experience.
Yeah, they're very good trainers. There's no doubt about that. And what I learned from them, obviously, I've thrown into my own business.
Yeah.
And here I am. So no, it was a great bit of knowledge that I suppose I learned from Woolies, and you know, I've got to be appreciative of that.
Yeah.
So
it stood you in good stead for your own business. Good foundation.
These are fantastic little businesses, the IGAs,
Are they?
And yeah, they're a great mob to get on with.
Yes.
And I mean, you have a lot of fun in these places, and that's what it's all about. You know, getting the customers in here and having a lot of fun.
Yeah, people contact.
Yeah, the old people contact.
Yes.
And yeah, so they come in here just to, I think, to stir me up.
I know.
I'm pretty sure of it, actually.
Oh yeah, they'd only come in for...
That's why I try to get them first.
A packet of biscuits just to stir Ricky up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the plan.
Yeah, no. And there's 2 IGAs in Somerset?
There's 2 IGAs, and...
it's amazing, isn't it?
Well, you know, the people support us, and thank you to the Somerset community for doing that, because you think with 2 in the town that, you know, that we'd be struggling, but no, they support us both, and we survive. And obviously, Mark's got a bit bigger store down there, and he employs probably about 50 to 60 people.
Does he really?
I employ 20, so between the 2 of us, you know, 70 or 80 people get employed within the little Somerset town, so it's not a bad job, really.
Well, you've got 20 staff. That's excellent. Oh, look, that would go by without being thought about, you know, that you're an owner-operator.
That's right.
And that's excellent.
So, you know, we're doing our little bit for the community, I suppose you could say that. But,
yes.
Yeah, to be able to employ 20 people, you know, it's quite good to be able to do that. We're quite proud to say that we can employ 20 people.
Yeah,
we have a lot of good customers, and look, I could sit down and write a book about it.
Yeah.
And
on the customer contact that you have.
Oh, look, I've had them ringing up. One lady rang me up and she said she needed some pot plants moving, so I had to put my Superman outfit on and away I go. And yeah, so I moved pot plants. I've had people ring me up to change light bulbs. I even had one lady ring me up because she had a yard full of plovers.
Oh, really?
So.
And then you had this queer fella ring you up yesterday asking you was how many chickens you had in the rotisserie.
Yeah, something like that. I was never going to call the police on that matter. Until I found out it was you, and I was like,
let him go. Yeah, let him go.
You'll need to buy a chicken before you go.
Oh, really? Take it home for dinner tonight?
I think you need a good feed.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had any lunch yet, actually. Yeah. But anyway, I might get some cherry ribs or something. That'll suit me on the run.
I'm sure that'll do, mate. A couple of cherry ribs to put in the belly.
Yeah. But anyway, Rick, yeah, so you've been here
4.5 years.
35 years in Woolies.
Yep.
Just on 40 years in the grocery trade.
Yeah, just in the grocery trade. I mean, I've done lots of other little things. I went down and worked at the West Coast at Tulla there for 12 months and broke a bit of the cycle, but generally you could say that the main of my life I've just worked in supermarkets. And it was funny that when I was a young fella, if anybody said to you, what do you want to do when you grow up? I wanted to work in a shop.
Yeah.
Well, funnily enough, that's what happened.
Yep.
And you know, I've enjoyed every bit of it.
And you would have been born at Floudar with the whole family home there on the railway line there?
Well, that's where I lived. Yeah, I lived out there for you know, quite some time. But I wasn't born there. I was actually born at Smithton.
Were you really?
And
Yeah.
then they threw me out of there too.
Oh, did they? Oh well.
They must have knew what was going to happen when I grew up.
But anyhow, Rick, I guess we've about expired our time on our battery on our camera. I really appreciate you agreeing to come on board with us today. You know, and it's people like you that the stability that keeps the community stable, stability in the community, and you know everybody's problems, the talk you have with the locals undercut the counter and things like that, and I guess that helps them to get through their day. The early morning, the yarns you have with them during the day, I guess they look forward to it, and I appreciate your involvement and your input into our community and the relationship you've got with the community, mate. Thanks for coming on board with us today.
Oh, thanks, brother. It's been a pleasure, mate.
Thank you very much, Rick.